All right, welcome to episode 129 of Those Millennials podcast and YouTube show. I always forget to add the YouTube show. I am your humble, gracious, highly favored, and extremely thankful host, K the Classic. I'm here with my nearest and dearest, my boys and friends in real life. Rel's here. Rel, what's going on? How you doing? How you feeling? How's your mental health? How's your pockets?
Who's Gucci Mane?
Space is here, as always. No Jesse.
Suspended again.
Is that a fact?
Hmm?
Suspended without pay?
I don't know, yeah, I don't
Or
know. Yeah.
or just suspended kind of like Udoka. Anyway,
Hey,
all right.
it was just on the email. It said Jesse suspended. I didn't even it was on the chain email.
Okay. All right. Well, as always, I'd like to just say thank you for our first time and last time listeners. We appreciate you guys taking the time and listening to us and believing in us, interacting with our socials, our Instagram, our Twitter that's still tweeting for some reason. For those who are obviously watching on YouTube, we appreciate you. And those who choose to listen to just us, we love you. Appreciate you on Spotify, Apple Music, and all the other podcast platforms that we're on. Please don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. All that good stuff. Please leave comments in the comment section. That helps us goes a long way as well. And yeah, follow us on Instagram as well. Starting off with a little bit of somber news. Obviously, I want to take the time to just give thoughts and prayers to everybody that's in Florida. All the with the hurricanes and stuff going on, just thoughts and prayers. Everybody be safe out there because we do have listeners and watchers in Florida. So you guys be safe out there and everybody take care of yourself. Rel was recently there, like what, a month ago?
August, yeah, literally a month ago. Yeah, literally just a month ago. Fuck, I got out of there just in time.
Rel's out there a month ago.
Baby girl, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you, baby girl.
Baby girl doesn't have a name, huh? Okay, cool. And then obviously up top, man, real somber news for us here on the West Coast, man. We just found out yesterday that a West Coast legend, Compton legend, Coolio, is passed on and moved on. 59 years young, man. I got something to say about that. Low key though. I was listening to the radio all day today, and with the regular 9 to 5 job, did not hear Gangsta's Paradise one time. Is this just like a Vegas thing? Why didn't I hear Gangsta's Paradise at least once today?
Vegas has weird radio. I don't know, but you should have.
And I literally went to multiple radio stations just to check. I'm sure in LA it was probably played on the radio, but like I was surprised. Like I don't hear Gangsta's Paradise at least once today. But yeah, man, thoughts and prayers, condolences to his family, friends, and his loved ones. We're not gonna talk about the how, whatever. I know they're doing an investigation, but they suspect no foul play, so we'll just leave it at that. But R.I.P. to Coolio, man, legend. Grammy Award winning. Compton's own. Had one of the best intros for one of my favorite shows that I've talked about numerous times on this podcast, Kid and the Kale Show. But yeah, man, gone too soon. I think he just performed like 10 days ago. They said he performed like 10 days ago in Chicago, which is fucking wild. So yeah. All right, so we got some stuff we want to get to. So obviously, we're gonna talk about Jay-Z's quote unquote saving the Super Bowl halftime show. We're gonna talk about NBA Media Day, and we're gonna jump from team to team there. But before we get to all that, of course, we got to get to my not list. Well, first, you want to do your picks before I do my not list, or you want to do your picks first?
We could do after.
Sure.
Yeah, we can do after.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna do my not list. For those who are not privy, and if you're new here, my not list it's a list of I compose of stuff that we are not talking about on the podcast. And even though we're not talking about that, doesn't mean we won't briefly talk about them. So starting off the not list, it's usually 5 of them. It might be 6 today, but we'll see. All right. First of all, since this story has been going on for a week or whatever, we're not talking about DJ Academics and LL Cool J. DJ Academics is a dumbass. And I don't know why people listen to him, to be 100% honest with you. But We're not talking about DJ Academics and LL Cool J and him calling pioneers legends in the game dusty. We're just gonna leave that alone. Whatever. We are not talking about Cactus Flea Market having Happy Meals that are being going to be sold in October 3rd. Are you familiar with that Cactus Flea Market, Real?
Is that one spot where I roll over for $5 and they top me off?
No, that is not that one spot.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I don't know why you would do that at a place called Cactus Plant Flea Market. But for those who aren't hip, Cactus Plant Flea Market is a streetwear brand, a really popular streetwear brand that has a really unique design. So McDonald's, obviously, everybody's aware that McDonald's for the past year was doing collaborations, with Sweetie and I want to say Bad Bunny, but it's not Bad Bunny. What's the other guy that is?
J Balvin?
J Balvin. I'm sorry, J Balvin. I always get you guys mixed up for some reason.
I just got a pair of his Jordans.
That's hard. He did a collab with J Balvin. So now it looks like McDonald's is doing a collab with streetwear brands with their Happy Meal with collectible toys. So that's cool if you guys are into that. So imagine lines at McDonald's is going to be longer, I guess. We are not talking about, even though we probably should talk about this. How are we not talking about Hugh Jackman going to be a part of the MCU and going to be on Deadpool 3? How did this make the not list and you didn't say something? What's wrong with you?
First off, why is it on the not list?
Why didn't you suggest that this is something we should talk about? What's wrong with you?
Ultimately, I just don't know what fucking universe Hugh Jackman's going to be in, but it doesn't fucking matter. Look, as far as the timeline goes, like he supposedly died in Old Man Logan,
did you watch the little scenes with Ryan Reynolds at all? You probably didn't.
No.
They said Logan took place in 2029.
Oh shit. Okay, so it makes sense.
But honestly, it doesn't even matter. I don't even want to go nerdy with this, but he can be in with the MCU doing, the multiverse madness saga. They can do so many possibilities, but it's just cool that Hugh Jackman, who claimed he was done playing the character of Logan, decided to do this. But I know him and Ryan Reynolds are really good friends. So
no, he got that Disney check is what happened.
That's why I said, the memes on that day when that was announced was pretty funny, because it was like, I know I know Space and you we all watch Snowfall here, but yeah, thanks to Wesley Snipes and Hugh Jackman Wolverine, the MCU was birthed from them, because they were doing the superhero Marvel movies before the MCU was popping. So, they had the really cool scene from Snowfall, where Frankel was like, I built this shit brick by brick. So,
but
he did, though. Him.
Well, X-Men wasn't even.
No, it wasn't. It was owned by Fox, but it's still a Marvel property. Yeah. It's still a Marvel property. That's basically what they were saying.
They had to do it with a couple more with him under their light. Because I don't think even Logan was under their move. They hadn't bought Logan. They hadn't bought.
No, it didn't. But again, like I said, it's still Marvel.
I want to see that check. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I'm saying. I'm sure he wanted to cash out, and I'm
sure them claws. Each claw's worth about $10 million.
Fans have been waiting for years for a Deadpool Wolverine fight, because they fought many times in comic books, and if we can somehow, some way,
you got to bring in Cable.
Get a Wolverine Hulk fight, please.
They got to bring in Cable somehow. Please. Cable's too much.
Cable's in 2.
Yeah, but they got to bring him back for this one, because he's too involved in that storyline with them.
I just want to see a Wolverine in Hulk fight. That's all I'm asking for. All right. So, okay. So, also on the not list, Costco promises to never price up their $1.50 hot dog deal. So, despite inflation for whatever, the owner of Costco said they're not raising the price of the $1 hot dog and drink meal forever. So, people really love, get the glizzy. Real's a glizzy man. Real, you're not a glizzy man? Look at him making the face.
I ain't even been to Costco's, bro. I don't even know where Costco's at.
I know. I'm sure
you the only nigga around here with enough money to get a Costco membership.
Is that what you think of me?
Hey, bro, I can't afford a Costco membership.
How do you know that? Yeah, Space said Jesse had one.
Oh,
it's not that expensive. Anyway, so that was 4, right? No, I did 5, but this is a special one. We're not gonna talk about the week Malika Andrews have had on the internet. I don't know if Rel, you've been privy about what's been going on with Malika Andrews on the internet. When
what was her destroying black men because she's laid up with a white man?
Rel said that. I didn't say that. I was just gonna talk about her really bad week as far as her being on the wrong side of the Ime Udoka situation and her getting shut down by Stephen A. Smith. And and also trying to quiet up Kendrick Perkins. Malika really hasn't had the best.
Yeah, I wish you have this same energy if Wojciechowski ever got caught up or Dave McMenamin.
Now it was funny though on the internet. People was like, we really thought Malika was the answer for Rachel. It was like we might want Rachel back. Anyway, Rel, we want to talk about your picks. I know you did off the rails. Shout out to you for doing off the rails, praising your Cowboys, talking about Cooper Rush, how you guys are back in the saddle, how you guys are. I think you guys are second in NFC East, right? You guys are first. It's the Philadelphia 76ers.
The Beagles.
First. The Beagles. So it's time. What's your record now? It's time for you to give the audience your picks.
6-5 now because the Bills and Chiefs are ass cakes.
6-5, ladies and gentlemen. He is 6-5.
I don't understand how 6-5.
His picks, to be honest.
Because honestly, I've been hating too, and also like these players, you can individually play their dogs, so you're going to win plus money if you individually play them, and not just a parlay. I really don't even like big parlays. I hit 2, maybe 3 teamers, but I smack a lot of money on the side. Don't think I'm just getting my head whacked in. All right.
That's messed up. So you're giving the audience your fucking experiment your experimental picks, and you're cleaning up on the side.
Kevin, do you understand?
What you just said? Is that what you just said?
I have 4 different betting accounts in Las Vegas. 4.
Okay, how about you give the audience the winning ones this week, sir?
I don't want everybody winning bread like that. But this week I'm gonna go with 3-teamer. It's an easy one. It's all point spread. Mind you, this is all point spread, not money line. There's a difference. If you're just learning how to bet, the spread is where you got points to play with. So it's a 3-team parlay. Let me check what does this get you. So I got the Ravens +3 -110, Texans +5 -110, Jaguars +6.5. So Jags won last week. I gave you that one, and they won last week.
Okay, Bill Simmons. By the way, shout out to Jesse for knowing his team well enough to know that they were going to lose last week. I thought
because they fucking suck so much that he bets on them to lose. Oh, big prediction, Nostradamus.
Wow, Jesse, that was real. I was giving you your flowers and your credit because I came in here and said that your team was going to lose last week. You agreed with me. And he just shitted on your team because he said your team sucks, which is not true because your team is still arguably one of the best teams in the NFL.
They're gonna lose this week.
All right. All right. Let's get to it, man. So first and foremost, I want to start by first, because it's great that you're here. I mean, obviously you're always here, but like talking about this because you're the one who started this in the chat. So I forget what day it was. What day was it originally before the Rihanna announcement? What day was that before?
It was that Thursday before.
Okay, so that Wednesday, there were rumors swirling around that a certain white woman, really talented white woman, really, really talented white woman, I think her music is great, was going to headline the Super Bowl halftime show. Taylor Swift, who I'm talking about.
Oh, nobody wanted that.
I'm a big fan. I love Taylor's music. Not going to lie. You, of course, hopped in the chat and were really, really salty about this for some reason. But I just feel like this was just your Kanye-ness coming out for some reason. But yeah, you were upset, and for some reason, the internet felt the exact same way you did. Because literally less than 24 hours after that, we got the announcement that Rihanna is gonna headline the Super Bowl.
Because nobody asked for that.
So my question to you is, and this is probably what I'm gonna name the episode: why do you hate Taylor so much?
It's not. I mean, it is because well, it all started at this one award show, and where Beyonce had this video called "Single Ladies" at the time.
That's where it started your hate.
Listen, I'm not done yet. So Beyonce had this video called "Single Ladies" at the time. Taylor Swift won the award.
Yeah, I'm sure the audience knows nothing about this moment.
And Kanye West, thank God for Kanye, he came up there and he snatched the mic from Taylor because they were playing with our fucking music then and they were playing with our fucking music now. So when Kanye snatched the mic from Taylor, it was like America snatching the music back. It was just like us snatching the music industry back from the hands of people who didn't deserve it.
What year is that? Space, can you tell me what year is that, please? I want to say like 2010,
and
but
since she won Beyonce's award, it's just been a hard slope for me to get over. Some people get over things quicker than others. It takes me a little while longer if people may know me. So, you know,
close.
2009. And still, you know, she never apologized for winning Beyonce's award. You know, and her music is not what we listen to in the NFL. This is what kills me, is that you need to placate to your fan. This is a big show, NFL. That's not what we listening to. The NFL is trying to be more progressive to the culture because you keep saying we're gonna have more because of what Nelly and Aerosmith did. Like
you would always, for whatever reason, love bringing up Nelly to take a quiet shot at me for some reason. Nelly was out there actually with NSYNC and stuff, to be honest. Or it was one of the boy bands. It might have been the Backstreet Boys. I don't remember.
Well, whoever did that part of that tried to ruin it. Britney Spears, Janet Jackson, The Titty, everybody tried to ruin halftime shows. And then we had Katy Perry jumping off the fucking top of the thing. So it's like the halftime show means a lot to football fans if you a culture head, because it's just music. It should be Little Baby and Dirk out there. Why can't we get Dirk and Little Baby out there for the halftime show?
Bro. You're still aware that the NFL is white, right? Like it's a white league. There's white owners. It's still not our league yet.
But it's our culture, it's our jerseys, it's our nigga skin on that field that them white dollars is paying for to see. So here's my thing though. Back to Taylor Swift. It's just that her music is just really, it's just really mid to me. You know, it just, you know, and honestly, so here's the other candidates I wrote down. Let me know what you think. So when I found out Taylor Swift was going to do the Super Bowl, first thing I said was,
"Yeah, what you say in the chat?
Who in the fuck?" And I'm just angry. But
I think you in a chat with nothing but men put like 5 red angry emoji faces.
What is?
No, answer the question. Did you not put 5 angry men, red angry little faces in a group chat of men? Is that what happened?
Yeah. But what the fuck does my penis have to do with anything? I'm feeling at the time. If I'm feeling, I put an emoji. That's what emojis are for.
What? Why'd you bring up your penis? I didn't say anything about your penis. I just
because you keep saying, because he said the 4 males, like.
So
yeah, you said men, like it was a different, like if it was a cat in the group chat with it or a dog, would it have made a difference if somebody's horse had an Instagram?
Jeez, the fucking Louise. Okay. I think I've told you this many a times, but well, first let's start with congratulations to Rihanna for coming out of retirement to do this. Like
you think she had to Google her lyrics?
Yeah, I saw all those jokes. Yes. By the way, yes, I definitely think she had to figure out the lyrics to Umbrella and Diamond for sure. Space, if you can look this up. When was the last time we got a Rihanna album? It's been eons.
2009.
Okay.
No. 2009. No,
I don't know.
2017.
Yeah, I was gonna 2016. I was gonna get to that space at the end. So kudos to Jay-Z and just like I guess literally the whiff of rumors going around of Taylor Swift. I got Jay-Z to just be like, nah, this is what we're doing. And I thought it was cool the way she announced it just by putting her hand up. And things I do. We want to talk about stuff I hate on the internet. Just all the fucking brands that just copy that moment of her putting up the fucking, how she announced the fucking thing and all the fucking brands doing the same fucking
Your
poster
podcast did Joe Buttons. They did that.
I know. Why is it my podcast?
You're the nigga that subscribed to it.
That's not true. But yeah, I thought that was hard. I thought that was dope. I will say this though, and I don't care how this is taken. I really don't care. I don't want to see Rocky anywhere. I want to see him on stage. They could do a little quick cut on him on the little side. I don't want to see Rocky.
It depends.
I don't want to see Rocky. I don't want to hear. I don't want to
ASAP music.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear a new. Yeah. I don't want to hear Diamond with a unreleased fucking verse from ASAP Rocky.
I do, nigga. You kidding me?
Cool,
dog. You tripping, bro? Go back.
I'm good. I don't want to hear it. This is why would you take away from your woman? This is her moment. She hasn't been out.
Well, what if she needs him?
I'm gonna tell you what she don't need. Him. Tell you what she doesn't need. Him.
You don't know what the relationship is.
I'm sure, but why would you take away from one of your woman's? Like, it's not. I'm not gonna call it one.
I tell you, who's better than coming out? If Eminem brings his goofy ass out there, I'd be pissed.
You don't want to hear "I Love the Way You Lie"?
No, I'd rather get new ASAP music or something else, or Jay-Z, or maybe Super Bowl scratch it back with Jay-Z. Do Umbrella, and maybe they can pay. Ye not doing it for less than $1 billion at this point.
They're not. They don't pay you. You are aware that they don't pay you to do the Super Bowl, right? You don't.
They're gonna have to pay Ye, so it's awful.
I'm gonna tell you right now who's never doing the Super Bowl. I will go on record. Kanye West is never doing the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because nobody's gonna pay him $1 billion, and it's not that
nobody gets paid to do the Super Bowl. Try again. Kanye West is never doing the Super Bowl.
No. Here's the thing. No, Kanye West deserves to get paid to do the Super Bowl. So that's the thing.
All right.
Anyway, you think Prince did that shit for free?
Yes.
Kiss my ass.
Space is arguing me to make a bet. I don't want to. I said bet. I said bet. Anyway,
we could have had Beyonce again. We could have had Beyonce again because Renaissance just came out. We could have had Beyonce again. That would have been cool.
You know what I honestly thought we were gonna have because they so hot right now.
The Hansons.
I thought we was gonna get Bad Bunny because he's smoking and his album's smacking.
That would have made sense.
Get Bad Bunny. I thought we was getting Bad Bunny.
I would have been cool.
I thought we was getting Bad Bunny.
That's cool.
I thought we was getting. I don't know next year. Lick of anything the man's saying, but it sounds fucking fantastic.
All I know was when I'm in the club and that shit come on, I get.
I don't know what that man be saying, but
shook on my ass.
It be on. But yeah.
Next year we
getting Bad Bunny. You declaring it. He's a big enough star and attraction and pull now. Like he's gonna get one of these Super Bowls. Next year is gonna be out here in Vegas too. So most likely, I mean, I don't. He had a show out here in Vegas this year, like a couple months ago.
Yeah, it definitely should be Bad Bunny because I mean, who else who from Vegas can really do it for represent Vegas?
I mean, Usher calls himself the king of Vegas now, but he probably is. Anyway, so Space brought up one of the things I was gonna ask you. So Rihanna's back outside. She's performing again. Obviously, first before I get to possible new music, what do you have? Let's be real here. Like, when was the last time the halftime show was announced so early in the year? I've never heard
they do it around this announcement.
Time. They never do week 3. It's week 3, week 4 now. But they did it during week 3. That's never week 3.
I mean, it's never like really a week. It's usually early. It's usually pretty early. It's usually pretty early.
It's
I'm telling you.
Never the announcement for the Super Bowl halftime. No, it's not.
When you check it, it's fairly early.
It's never this early.
When you check, what was last year? We had.
It's usually, I want to say like week 9, 8. It's in the teens. It might be in the teens. It's never announced this early.
See, Drake was announced in September last year. Yeah. See?
Yeah, I think that last year because it was in LA, I think that was the exception. I think that last year was the exception, but all the other ones that were just people, performance, like the Shakira.
And I like how
the Shakira J-Lo one was not announced early.
Because they were trying to sneak the ones that nobody won out there early. They were trying to sneak that. Nobody wanted that.
The weekend one after that one was not announced early.
I gotta check because Drake was announced in September.
Not announced early.
But they leaked this Taylor Swift one to be like, and then they saw the backlash, and the NFL was like, "Oh shit,
right.
we gotta."
I'm sure you're proud of the backlash.
Yes, because I heard there was petitions out. Jello was also announced in September. There was a petition out for somebody saying that to stop that they was playing with our music. It was crazy.
Did you make the petition?
No, I had nothing to do with the petition. I just saw it. I just saw the petition, bro.
Okay. All right. So Rel. All right. So now to the big question: does this mean we're getting new Rihanna music?
We have to. Do you think she putting the Fenty stand in front of the Super Bowl?
Yes. I think Puma's gonna make her something fucking crazy on her feet, or if she's not wearing heels. No disrespect to Rihanna, but she's not really a dancer. So I do see her in. She's gonna be doing something on stage. Space thinks we're getting a halftime fashion show. I could see
the NFL. The NFL changed their name to the National Fenty League.
I saw that. Yeah.
How do we get tickets to this concert?
Yeah. Fenty under every seat. Stupid. It's just. I think it's gonna be interesting how it goes. I think Rihanna's gonna smoke it, obviously, and I'm sure. Obviously, she had her baby already, so I'm sure she's gonna be in killer shape. She's gonna make herself ready, and I just, I'm happy that I would have been cool with Taylor, but this is way, 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 way better because she has.
It would have been cool with Taylor. I would. Who shake it off is not what the NFL players is listening to. We're not listening to that shit. We're not. We're just not. Nobody playing that, bro. Nobody.
I'm trying to tell you this, Real. Who do you think the Super Bowl halftime is normally for?
The NFL.
Answer my question. Who do you think the Super Bowl halftime is for?
It should be dedicated.
No. That's not who it should be. Who is it for?
Me.
No, it's for the casuals. It's for the casuals. It's for the person that watches one football game a year to sit and watch a football game and sit and watch a halftime show that for somebody.
Drake's commercial enough to do the halftime show.
100%. I just thought, he doesn't want to do it. But we haven't, we haven't talked about either. Rihanna turned down the halftime show a couple years ago during the Cap situation.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
You turned it down. Yeah.
Well, that's good because
during the Colin Kaepernick situation, where he kneeled and yeah. Damn, where was I at before that? I've been bouncing back and forth. Anyway, I think, like I said, I think this is dope. I can't wait for it. They can take it in so many directions. I don't want to see ASAP. Let your girl shine. You've been outside. You was just memeing into oblivion because you was in that mosh pit. So let your girl shine during the halftime. Like, let your girl shine. I was talking about the halftime shows for casuals. That's what the halftime show. It's like this. If we're being honest, it's never really for us. It's for the casuals. So that's what it's for. All right. So moving on. Also this week was NBA Media Day for all the teams. Training camp is open. Rel's obviously wearing his Lakers shirt.
Quest for 18, baby. Thursday.
We'll definitely be talking about that.
Quest for 18.
So obviously, David Miniman and everybody and all the LA people were at the Lakers media day, and a lot of interesting stuff came from there, especially since the days prior about that. I don't want to just Laker us out yet. Obviously, Zion's media day was interesting. Some of the stuff that he said. James Harden's little quote about how he lost 100 pounds was
You shouldn't brag about that, James.
surprising to say the least. Obviously, the Brooklyn Nets. I'm a sick. I put this on Twitter the other day too. So media day was on Monday, right? I got done with the 9 to 5 hella early. I came home, and I'm not kidding. I watched like 4 or 5 hours of NBA media day from across the league. I sat in here. I went and picked up my baby afterwards. I sat and watched the Lakers media day, every interview. Pretty much every analyst kind of talked about it, and then I sat and watched the Brooklyn. I watched Kyrie's interview. I watched KD's. I watched Ben's. I watched. I'm forgetting somebody now. I watched 76ers. I watched New Orleans. I watched CJ, and I watched Zion talk. I watched Brandon Ingram's boring as hell, by the way. I watched Brandon Ingram talk. I'm forgetting. Oh, I watched. Obviously, I watched Trailblazers. I only watched Dame and Josh Hart talk though. But yeah, I sat here for hours watching NBA, and then I looked up, and the time was fucking gone. But yeah, Rel, just takeaways for you. Obviously, I know you want to talk about the Lakers, and we can get to like if you want to start there. But biggest takeaway for you from NBA Media Day? What some stuff that came out that interests you? Some stuff that came out that was surprising. Some stuff that
First thing I would say, just the awkwardness between DeAndre and the Suns. The fact that they haven't spoke. He said we hadn't spoke to Monty Williams. They matched him. He sounds like he really wanted to be. There's a lot. I feel like there's gonna be there's a lot of shit that's gonna take place this NBA season. It's gonna be a lot of moves, and this is why I feel like Rob Pelinka is now even more to be trusted and more to be. We had to put our faith in them and pray and just pray to the basketball gods that somebody just gets more and more disgruntled, because you just never know. Because I mean, that DA situation is nasty. That's DeAndre.
Sidebar: would would you get DeAndre Ayton instead of doing the Buddy Hield what you call him deal? Miles Turner deal?
No, because I can't get 20 points out of DeAndre Ayton by throwing the ball to him.
Okay, cool.
I don't know, because Chris Paul doesn't. Nah, I know. But I mean, it's just a lot of. I see there's a lot of uncomfortableness. Kyrie saying he lost hundreds of millions of dollars because he chose not to get vaccinated, and that it was tied to his contract, which I find
he just said that too. Like I watched that. He just said it too. Like he wasn't even prompted to say that. He just said that.
I found that very awkward as well.
Calling the whole situation a shit show.
Yeah, I don't know. That's one. Honestly, the team. Honestly, I'm really impressed with, and I'm gonna go on a limb right now. And that's the team I think is gonna win the championship this year. Is the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm just emotional, but like I watched that whole training camp shit today. They did today with Doc Rivers.
Make sure we hold this clip. Keep going.
I think the finals are. I think the finals are gonna be Clippers. Not Clippers, Warriors, and the Sixers. And I think the Sixers are gonna win the championship this year. I think they have the best team, and especially the way. Honestly, I don't know. Whatever they're cooking over there,
those doc videos got you today, huh? We was watching those doc vids on NBA TV. Today.
I was so jealous. I said, "Bro, I want some of that. I want a piece of that. I want." I don't know, man.
He was talking about James Harden, though.
I mean, but I just want Ham to have this conversation with AD. And say, "Come on, AD, 58 games." So. But that's what I took away.
I forgot. I shouldn't have forgot, but I forgot about the DeAndre Ayton stuff. That was
super weird. That was the first thing I noticed. I was like, he was just like, he didn't even sound excited.
He didn't. I mean, normally, just going with what you see on Twitter can kind of sort of be a mistake, but like if you watch the interview, he doesn't in his face. Like his face says it all. Like he's not thrilled. It doesn't look like he's
body like
Bill. If there was ever somebody a face where it's like, I'm just here so I won't get fired. It's literally he has the face where I'm just here because I have.
I gotta give credit to Bill Simmons. Back when we used to listen to the Bill Simmons pod back in the day, he always told me about the body language guys, like just body language guys. And so his body language is just disgusting. Like I don't want to be here. Jay Crowder wants out, and y'all getting rid of your owner. Like it's just insanity right now.
Go under on the Suns. Anyway,
it's a wacky West.
It's a wacky West. I'm surprised we got to say all that and we didn't say anything about the Boston Celtics weirdness that they had at their training camp. They had to answer. Obviously, nobody really answered. Nobody really touched the Udoka situation. Obviously, it's still raw. It's stuff is still coming out. They're not gonna talk about anything they said. Basically all the players were basically saying that they haven't spoke with them and they basically found out via Twitter like everybody else, which I kind of sort of don't believe, but whatever, that's what they're saying. Marcus Smart is the only one that said anything with substance, like basically saying that obviously we're praying for him and no matter what, like he didn't he didn't do anything like Sarver did. Like but he's being treated as such. Anyway, but
got the wrong skin on. That's why.
What was interesting to me? I mean, obviously we can get to Lakers, but I didn't watch all the Clippers, but I watched John Wall talk. I watched Kawhi because Kawhi basically said, somebody asked him basically about his body, and because everybody saw on the internet the Kawhi Leonard pictures where he looked like he for whatever reason ate a whole bunch of hamburgers and it went straight to his thighs. He basically said, obviously I'm stronger because I haven't played basketball in like 2 years. Yeah, all you've been doing is living. It's like, obviously I'm stronger. I haven't played basketball.
You see he ripped the Nike patch off his jersey?
Yeah, you saw James Harden did that same thing with his too. He like literally tore a hole in his Nike thing as well.
It's crazy.
You got to do that.
Do they have to do that, or is that brand like? Do they tell them to do that? Do they have to, or they're just being dicks?
They're just being dicks, but it's being dicks. I mean, LeBron did it for LeBron did it for why can't I remember the Drew League? The jerseys were Adidas.
Oh yeah. We're not doing that. The King's not doing that. But I would say this: I've been watching a lot of Lakers training camp videos.
I would say let's just get to it. So
yeah,
obviously my biggest eye was on Lakers training camp.
Over 50 wins.
I'm liking everything Darvin Ham is saying. I like him bringing in
he's bringing
Ben Wallace, to come and check out the team. Everything he said has been real. Obviously, Rob Pelinka basically saying that we got the commitment from LeBron, so now that basically the picks and everything we're gonna do to make this team better is gonna happen.
Go back and listen to a few podcasts ago. I already said that.
What else is interesting? Everything Patrick Beverley saying them because they don't have wing depth. Them believing 6'1", 35-year-old Patrick Beverley is gonna be guarding wings consistently is kind of strange to me. But we're here.
Wing depth. What does that even mean?
What I wanted to ask you, Rel, as the Mr. Laker, yourself, Mr. Jimmy Goldstein himself, sitting in front of the Laker games.
That's before I die. I want to see the game with the
6'8" white shooter that the Lakers
Cole Swindler from Syracuse.
Should they play Cole Swindler? Give him rotation minutes.
I don't know. Just because he can shoot.
Give him rotation minutes.
Just because he can shoot doesn't mean he can play.
That's very true. They need some wing. They need wing depth, man.
We tried Wayne Ellington.
Obviously,
Austin Reeves is.
I was going to talk about that as well. Obviously, okay, but
and Thomas Bryant is a good shooter. I think he's an underrated shooter.
No, he shot over 40%, but only on one attempt a game. That doesn't count.
Thomas Bryant is a good shooter. Tommy, I'll tell you right now, Thomas Bryant's a good shooter.
I don't doubt it, but you can't say that after A, he had an ACL injury, and B, he on the year he was healthy, he only had one attempt and he shot 40% that year. It's not enough value.
Thomas Bryant,
but I'm with you. I don't doubt it. He could be. We don't know. So everything that the Lakers are saying is great. I mean, obviously there was no finals. Nobody said anything about championship expectation. They basically said like, look, we're a whole new group. We're gonna see what we have.
Bro, we just try to win the Commissioner's Cup first. Isn't that what they just put in the league? Y'all want to talk about championships, but then y'all said the Commissioner's Cup in front of us first. Don't we? Are we supposed to win that first? That's what we're talking about. The
Commissioner's Cup it's not this season. It's gonna be next season, right?
Oh.
I swear to God, man. Anyway, yeah, like they're all saying the right things. Nobody's mentioning championships, which I think is right. I like the little cool shirt that says "Chip," with the little championship. I thought that was hard. Obviously, I haven't brought up Russ yet because I'm saving Russ for a minute.
They just got a shirt that says "Get back on D," nigga. What the
fuck? Obviously, the big news that came out yesterday. I don't know if it was yesterday or today that. Reporters are asking about Anthony Davis, like, hey, in order for this team to do really well, you're going to be playing a lot of four. You guys' best lineups are probably going to be with Thomas Bryant or going to be with, what's the other big? I forgot his name off the top of my head.
Damian Jones.
Your best lineups are going to probably be with you playing four and you as another big. You're probably going to need to stretch the floor. And he was like, your shooting percentage, everybody was talking about the shooting percentage. And then he let us know the tidbit that, all last year he was playing with a fucked up wrist.
He said in January, but you were shooting 20% from October to December.
So what you're saying is you don't believe him?
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I watched last year. He shot like he shot like shit before. He said January. He said he got the injury in January.
I'm just telling the audience what that man said.
Season started in October. That's a 3-month sample size. He shot under 30% for the first 3 months of the season. He was dog shit. No AD. Hopefully it was broken because I don't know whatever the shit was the first 3 months. It wasn't working because he said January I hurt my wrist. Well, yeah, that's 3 months after shooting 30%. You better complain about something. You better have an excuse.
He did say that he's going to try to play all 82, which is...
Oh, don't lie to me.
I'm just telling you what AD said. I'm just telling all this what AD said. Why you get mad at me? I'm just telling you what the man said. And according to reports, nobody really said this. They didn't say who reported this, but they're saying that LeBron is literally, again, he's trying to give the keys to AD and tell him, like, this is your team. I want you to eat first and I eat second. I do think that's like not reasonable thinking because obviously, everybody knows what the Lakers, like the teams that play against the Lakers are going to do. They're going to pack the paint and then the Lakers are going to try to drop the ball to AD on the post and he gets
when you have a paint-oriented team, like everybody, you could only play Rondo D, maybe just on Russ. Everybody else, you got to kind of run out there. You got to at least run out there.
Austin Reeves?
I'm running out there. He hit a big 3 in Dallas last year that Russ passed to him at the end of the game. He was just a rookie.
What did he shoot last year, bro?
Under 32%. Under 32%.
I'm expecting.
But his form isn't bad. Form isn't bad.
I'm with real. I'm with you.
I know. I think Austin's gonna have the game. I know when people who I don't want taking that shot. There's only one person you only got to play Rondo Dion, and that's Russ.
I'm with you. I think Austin Reeves is gonna have a big season because honestly, the Lakers need him to have a big season. I think Pat Bev, obviously, this goes without saying. I think Pat Bev fits perfectly. He knows what he wants to do. He's going to be irritant. I also don't think people are aware that Pat Beverly at this point in his career, while he is still a pretty good defender, the nigga's a hack. And it's gonna be a lot of those stupid fouls.
Niggas,
I'm telling you, the
how many
nigga's a hack.
How many all team defenses has he made? How many all team defenses he made? You want to call him a hack?
He's a hack.
No,
not like hack like he sucks, like he's a hacker, like he hacks. He's a hack.
No, he doesn't, bro. How many all team defenses
I'm good.
Made?
We're gonna take this moment down. I can tell you how many times it's gonna be, like 12 to 15 times this season. He's gonna have foul trouble, where he's gonna get this third foul in the first half, and you're gonna be pissed off, and the team's gonna be in the bonus. It's just it comes with territory.
He ain't even gonna be starting like that, bro. He gonna be second quarter. He ain't gonna be in the second quarter. But also, can I get this off? Can I get this one last thing?
No, we're not done with this. I still got. I'm bringing up all these players. We're gonna talk about the Lakers for a minute. Coming out of camp, everybody's saying that Kendrick Nunn looks great. Honestly, that? I was just about to say, bro, do you know who Kendrick Nunn is?
Kendall Marshall, Kendrick Nunn.
There's all the reports is going on that Kendrick Nunn is looking like one of the best, at least arguably the best guard on the team.
Keep him away from coffee table so he don't bump his knee again. I've never seen a nigga bump his knee and miss 82 games.
Miss 82 for bumping his knee. You're stupid. But they're saying that he looks the best. Obviously, everybody's saying Braun looks like Braun. But yeah, get your shit off what you about to say. I'm sorry.
One thing I want to say is the one person I have been looking at, I'll be keeping my eyes on Mr. Westbrook. And Brody, let's run it back. Let's do it. Let's be crazy together, baby. I like what I see. Bring your crazy ass back. We're going to do this shit together. I'm in. You in. Laker Nation, we in. And guess what I'm saying, Kev? 50 wins is in, baby. 50 wins. 50 wins is it. I'm telling you, 50 wins this year. 50 wins,
oh, man.
50 and 32. And the Commissioner's Cup.
The Commissioner's Cup is not this season.
Oh, you know what they should do for the Commissioner's Cup? Why is it that they don't award the winner of the Commissioner's Cup to Larry O'Brien up until that point? Just so whoever has the championship loses it if they don't defend it at the Commissioner's Cup, and then whoever gets it from that
We're
point.
We're not even sure the Commissioner's Cup shit's gonna work and players are gonna care about it. There was I think Mavericks had owner. What's his name again? I can't think of
Cuban.
Cuban did an interview a while ago. Mark, thank you, Smith. Mark Cuban did an interview a while ago talking about, like, I'm gonna rest my players. Like, I'm not gonna try to fight for that shit. Like, no one cares about that. Like,
that's the only thing.
You're not gonna be able to incentivize players with $1 million. I'm trying to tell you, you're not.
Get the Larry O. The only way to incentivize, right, is that the champion gets stripped, and then you give the Larry O to whoever the girl gets to come with us for the rest of the season, and then we gotta defend it until the end of the year, and then we can lose it, but we also get advantages like in the playoffs because we're the champion who stole it. That's what I think they should do.
I've
thought about this.
I don't even know if that's
that way. The Lakers can be in it every year.
I just don't see how they're gonna incentivize LeBron. Like, LeBron's a billionaire. You're not gonna. He doesn't get up out of bed for $1 million, bro. Like, it's like, oh, how much is it gonna be for me to play hard for the Commissioner's Cup?
Technically, LeBron's not playing for a championship right now, so. Commissioner. So wait, you don't like my Larry O halfway champion?
I have to think about it more, man. I know there's a whole lot of more moving parts in that. Like, you just by saying that, it might be a good idea, but I just don't see how you're going to incentivize the players. But yeah,
they have it in Vegas. That's enough for the players.
How is that gonna? I still don't think that incentivizes them.
You know what I'm talking about.
They're out here for Vegas. I mean, for Summer League, they're incentivized enough at that time.
You know what I mean.
What was I gonna say? Now you fucking threw me off of my train of thought. But, like, yeah. So Real thinks the Lakers are gonna win 50. I will say this, and I haven't talked about Russ. I'm not gonna bring up Russ because I have nothing nice to say. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Whoever's, and this is how, because we do content now, so I pay attention to this shit. Whoever runs the Lakers' social media account, they had to have hired somebody new. They had to, because last year's person that was in charge of it, or maybe they didn't hire somebody new. Maybe this person who was in charge of it last year had a good talking to, and now they're running the social media differently. Because last year, how they ran the account was complete dog shit, and I was going to talk about this on an episode, but I didn't think it was. This is really niche content stuff that people don't really.
What is the difference? Because I follow this shit every day.
Yeah, the way that they're posting videos and content now is a whole lot better. So tell me you saw the Lakers highlight video of them in training camp for day one. Well, no, day two.
That shit don't matter. Yeah, but
it matters to if you create videos and you look at shit differently. Like it's shot differently. Whoever created it made it visually look different. It's not the same how it was last year. I thought how whoever was running the account last year was not doing a great job, and that's my opinion.
You just hate the Lakers. That's all that's about.
How am I hating the Lakers when I'm praising the Lakers this season? I talked about what they did last season as far as their content. How am I hating the Lakers? That doesn't make any sense. I'm actually giving them a compliment, but I was talking about last year's person, whoever was running it. I don't think was doing a really good job. If it is the same person, they're doing a great job because the way things are cut, the content they're constantly put on there, it looks a whole lot different. But again, I'm excited for the team. I don't know why. I mean, there's optimism, just like beginning of any NBA or NFL season. There's optimism. I think. I won't go 50. I won't go 50, but they got some stuff to work out. They definitely got some stuff to work out, and obviously they have a million options at point guard, so they definitely have Russell Westbrook insurance just in case this thing goes south. Do you have anything else you want to talk about NBA Media Day before we do millennial thoughts?
Nothing. That's it.
So you can do yours first, and then yeah.
You're just gonna put it on me first.
Yeah, why not? You the man.
All right, so my first millennial thoughts right now is gonna be about baseball. Surprised that I'm a big baseball fan. It's gonna be my man Aaron Judge breaking the record. I just want to say this is the only one we acknowledge. We don't acknowledge Bonds in the 73. So
why is nobody talking? I mean, Pujols hit 700. Why are we only acknowledging this one?
Because 700 is an all-time mark, but like this is like nobody. Plenty of people hit 71. Not many people hit 61. You know, allegedly McGuire and Sosa hit 61, but I don't know. You know, but anyways,
was it the light skin Sosa or the dark skin?
the light skin Michael Jackson Sosa. But anyways, my million thoughts about Aaron Judge breaking the record. I think this is the greatest offensive season because in today's baseball, if you watch baseball now, the pitching is harder. You know, it's fucking. You know, yeah, they got a lot of like they got a lot of information at their fingertips in order to process and adjust the pitchers throughout. But what Aaron Judge doing right now is incredible. This 61, it ain't 73, but in today's game, we're probably not going to see this much often. So salute the Judge. You're a Yankee legend. Hal Steinbrenner, you bastard. Pay the man. And that's my millennial thoughts.
Quick, fast, in a hurry. That was quick. In and out. Mine is gonna be a little different. Mine is actually gonna be praise and hate at the same time. Yeah, thanks a lot, Space. So first and foremost, I would like to congratulate somebody that was supposed to be on this podcast a little while ago. One of our boys, one of our close friends. We're not as close anymore. You know, this time has passed, and it's no real reason. Just people grow up. Our boy CJ Collie J, man, for being on the biggest show on Netflix, the number one show on Netflix. He's on Dahmer. He doesn't have a big role, but him being on the biggest show on Netflix, Like that really is fucking some cool ass shit. I hate that it's on the show like Dahmer, but I actually like I'm from afar I'm happy for that brother. Like we've hooped with CJ for years. We've all worked at the same place, parties, whatever. And I'm and I knew he was gonna laugh when I said parties.
Nights in San Bernardino.
That was real. Who said that? I didn't say that. That was real.
Kev, tell us a story about what happened in San Bernardino with Kali.
I just want to again, I want to just praise my man for biggest shout out to you. I know, this is like literally the beginning for you, but you being on literally the number one trending show on Netflix, this is merely a stepping stone in your career, and that should be saluted because just humble beginnings for all of us. Also with Dahmer, I'm never watching that shit ever. I've been fighting myself back and forth to watch it, obviously to support my man CJ.
I'm just tired of them Dahmer fucking flicks.
Obviously, the whole I know it's a lot of controversy about his family talking about they wanted to take it down which I agree with, because I still don't understand how studios, streaming services can do literally, it's not even a biopic, it's because it's literally a show. It's literally a 10 episode show. How can they do that without his permission or his family permission? I don't know how that goes. But yeah, thoughts and prayers to the victims. I think it's trash that they keep reliving this story. They have to keep reliving this story because people still have the thirst for this. But we live in we're in the business of podcasting. We enjoy podcasting, and I can tell you right now, I look at podcast numbers all the time. I always look at what's trending. If you go to your whatever podcast thing that you listen to, Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, always the number one podcast are either news or murder mysteries. I don't know why that is, but people love and enjoy listening to murder mysteries, and serial killers are always on the top of that list. People are just fascinated by serial killers. But yeah, man. Again, thoughts and prayers to the victims of goes without saying, Jeffrey Dahmer, that in the families that they keep having to relive, rewatch, and keep getting these, still have to relive this bullshit that, these studios and these people continue to make. But in that same breath, I am proud of my man CJ. All right, and that's my millennial thoughts. All right. Yeah, so this was a little shorter episode. Shout out to Jesse. Tuesday, real Tuesday. Do you want to tell the audience what we're doing Tuesday?
What are we doing Tuesday?
This nigga don't even remember what we're doing Tuesday.
The Ignite game.
So Tuesday,
Victor Wembanyama.
Rel and I are going to the Vegas. Are they the Henderson or the Las Vegas?
Henderson G League Ignite.
The Henderson G League Ignite. Obviously, soon to be an NBA affiliate. Not yet, obviously. They're playing with Scoot Henderson and Sharif O'Neal are going to be playing against arguably the number one prospect in the 2023 NBA draft, Victor Wembanyama. It's going to be 2 exhibition games. One's Tuesday, which Rel and I are attending. Dustin will be there as well, and his girl Gabby. But there also is a game on Thursday.
I'll be at the Laker game Thursday.
So
you can find content on Jackpot Jump Shot Podcast.
We didn't even announce that yet. Thank you.
Oh.
I swear to God. I'm not believing that. If they made it all the way to the end of this, you guys are fucking fantastic. But yeah, thank you for being a listener. If you're a subscriber, we love you. Since Rel is just sharing shit, we are in the process of making shirts. I want to, get them in hand. I want to make sure the material is right. I want to be really particular about what we have people wearing. But if you guys want to represent and support us. We're shirts are on the way. Those millennial shirts are on the way. We're still in the process of doing that, but I want to make sure it's done right, not just throw out some swap meet shit. No disrespect to swap meet. But yeah, for Pharrell, for Space, I'm Kay. Jesse's not here. Thank you for listening, and we're those millennials, and we're out.